back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the end of the year book tag. I didn't even know that this tag was a thing until this year, and I thought it looked really fun, so I'm going to be participating in it today. If you haven't seen my most recent video, which is all the books I want to read before the end of 2020, I would highly suggest you go and watch that because it's a super fun video and I list some really amazing books in there. So definitely go watch that one after you're done this one here. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe before you go. Okay, so before we get started, just a couple of things. The first thing, if you hear my great Dane whining or crying, she's not hurt, dying, or anything about, she's absolutely fine. She's just dramatic. If you're here on this channel, we deal with it. To be fair, it's probably my German Shepherd that you're going to hear crying because she's been the louder one the past couple of days, but I mean, whatever. The rabbits are also in the background because they're always in the background, and my heater is on because it is freezing here in good old Ontario. We had like really nice weather. Well, I guess depending on where you are in Ontario, but like where I am, we had like beautiful, unheard of 20-degree weather in November last week, and then this week it all just like obliterated, and it's freezing cold, and it was snowing, and it's that time of year, but whatever, it's fine. The next thing, I will not be posting any videos the last week of November because I need to do last minute Bookmas prep. So if you're not going to see any videos last week of November, don't panic because you're getting a full month of videos in December, which is going to be a lot of fun, super stressful to prep and film all of them, but I'm still enjoying it along the way. So just look out for that, and there'll be a video explaining Bookmas later on, but just a heads up, there's no videos the last week of November. So that's that. And yeah, let's get into this tag. I'm super excited for it. I have them written down on this paper here. Oh, I have lots of things. Hold on here. I have them written down on the paper next to me. So the first question, I will also link in the description box the originator of this tag. I saw Haley in Bookland do this tag, and one other person, I can't remember who, but I remember seeing Haley in Bookland do this tag. So I'll link her video, and I'll find who actually created the tag and link their video down below as well. So anyways, the first question is, are there any books you've started this year and still need to finish? I'm actually a little shocked at myself because this doesn't really happen. Usually if I start a book and like I find myself halfway through or like quarter way through wherever I am and I put it down for, I don't know, maybe more than 2 or 3 months, I just DNF it because I'm clearly not that interested in it. But in this case, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, I'm actually going to be picking it. I started it in January, got halfway through, and then put it down, not because I wasn't enjoying it, but because it is a literal mammoth of a book. And the font, let me tell you, the font is tiny, okay? This is going to take you some time to go through. So I put it down, and I haven't picked it up for the rest of the year, and I'm now wanting to desperately finish it before the year is over. I got the audiobook for it on Audible, so I will be listening to it on there. I don't even remember what it's really about, honestly, because it's been damn near 11 months. But I know that it's like a secret society and like this hidden library, and it's like, it's beautifully written. I know that, and I know I was enjoying my time reading it. I just feel like I'll be able to get through it faster and more efficiently, and also enjoy my read better if I listen to it on audiobook. I am going to follow along physically, but yeah, this is the book that I started and haven't finished for the year. And again, that doesn't happen to me because if I'm not interested in a book, then I will just DNF it and go about my business. But this one, I'm really wanting to finish. The next question is, do you have any Audible books to transition you to the end of the year? And the answer to that is no. I don't really do the whole like transition book type of thing. I am kind of a seasonal reader. Like I like to do my creepy books in October. I like to do more contemporary reads in the summer/springtime. I like to try and do like more fantastical fantasy, urban fantasy type of things this type of year, and historical fictions this type of year. So I do have like sections on how I like to read, but I don't have like any transition books really. I do like to kind of finish off, how do I say this? Like I like to kind of finish off my month with a shorter book, so that way if I'm jumping into the next month with a longer book, I don't feel like so drained. But that's pretty much the only type of transition type of thing that I do. I don't really have transitional books for seasons, so no, I don't, sorry. The third question is, are there any new releases you are still waiting for? I'm actually super disappointed because obviously the end of the year, there's not going to be that many new releases, but the ones that are coming out, I'm not really that interested in. The one that I have been waiting for, and I believe just came out this past week, is Love and Olives by Jenna Evans Welch. It's the third book she had in her little contemporary series. She's got, oh my goodness, Love and Luck, Love and Gelato, and then Love and Olives. So Love and Luck is taking place in Ireland, and Love and Gelato is Greece, and then Love and Gelato is Italy, Love and Olives is Greece. I've read Love and Luck, really, really enjoyed my time with it. I have Love and Gelato that I also want to read. I don't know if I'll get to it by the end of this year, but it will be an early next year type of thing for sure. I really enjoyed Jenna Evans Welch's writing. She writes really fun contemporaries with a definitely impactful and deep message hidden in there, but for the most part they are a lot of fun. And at least the familial connection in Love and Luck was just really, really entertaining and just really nice to read about. So I definitely enjoy her writing. I'm very excited to get my hands on Love and Olives at some point, but that's really the only book that has recently come out that I'm excited for. I should also mention that you don't have to read these books in any type of order. It's just, I want to call it her Love and series, because they don't really have anything to do with each other at all. You can read them in any type of order you want, but it's Love and something or other, and it takes place in different parts around the world, which I think is really, really cool. So yeah, definitely give those a try if you haven't yet. I've been to Ireland, Greece, and Italy, so all three of those books Love and Luck I've already read, but the other two I'm really excited to jump into as well and see her take on the setting there. So yeah, that's that. That was a really long explanation for that question. I'm sorry. The fourth one, is that the fourth one? Yeah, the fourth question. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? I have a whole video about the books that I want to read before the end of 2020, but for a little sneak peek, I will tell you, obviously, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern is on that list. I also have, I just folded the paper, whoopsies. I also have The Lovely War by Julie Berry, and A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahara Mafi on that list as well. If you would like to have a little bit more in-depth insight into what all these books are about, or the rest of the books on that list, like I said in the intro of the video, I would highly suggest you go watch my books to read before the end of 2020 video, because that was really, really fun. But for the end of the year, the next one is there any book you think you could read that might become your favorite book? So pretty much, I like to call this a swiper, because usually by November, December, usually by mid-November, I know what my favorite book is going to be for the year. I also already have my favorite book for the year in my head, but I'm not going to say because I don't want to spoil anything. But any book that I read from November and December, or from November, in November or December, that just automatically knocks out all the other books that I've read for the year and becomes my favorite book, I call it a swiper. And I usually don't have those. I'm pretty set in my ways for what's going to be, what's going to be my favorite book for the year. But if there is a book that could possibly be a swiper, it's going to be Dear Justice by Nick Stone. This is the sequel to Dear Martin, which was, I'm pretty sure, the first book that I read this year, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm very excited to read the sequel for it. I won't go too much into it because then that kind of spoils it for people who haven't read Dear Martin yet. But there will be, I guess I'll just give you this little insight, there will be a review for this one and Dear Martin together in December, along with my review for Serpent and Dove and Blood and Honey also coming in December. So look out for those 2 reviews because they're going to be really, really fun. But yeah, if there's a book that's going to be a swiper, it's going to be this one for sure. And the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2021? I haven't made any formal reading plans for 2021. I've definitely been thinking about, what type of reader I want to be next year, what type of books that I want to focus on, what do I want to prioritize, books that, I wanted to get to, but more than likely won't get to this year are going to be higher on my TBR for next year type of thing. So I've been thinking about it. I haven't made any concrete plans yet, but I've definitely been thinking about it. So yeah, I will just kind of leave that there. Okay guys, so that brings us to the end of this video. I know it was pretty quick, but it was just a really fun tag video to film for you guys, especially with Bookmas prep. It's kind of fun to just kind of throw in these quick tag videos that still have content and still have depth, but are easy to film. So I hope that you enjoyed it anyways, even though it's not one of my longer videos. I still hope that you enjoyed watching. Leave a comment down below for what book could be your swiper. What is the book that could definitely be your swiper at the end of the year? Because I would love to hear it. And yeah, until the next time, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe before you go, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!